And you see
And
massive.
should they not be? I mean, should they not be accountable for that?
Hey, I believe they totally should be, absolutely. But they haven't been up until now, and often they're not, right? We see in the Caribbean, there are efforts for companies, there's sort of talk of companies like, your big FMCG companies trying to come together and collect waste at the end of, at the end of the process when their bottles or whatever have been used by consumers or their yogurt pots or whatever they are. But in my experience, not hard and not fast enough and not in a meaningful way. And I don't see them paying for that. I don't see the companies being held accountable for that. Now, that's coming with taxation in Europe and hopefully to the Caribbean region, which I guess we're going to talk about under care. But at the moment, I don't think there is enough accountability put on companies with the support of governments, because often, governments are running the solid waste authorities all over the region. How could that collaboration, how could the collection and bailing up and reuse, or, shipping and reuse of materials be made much more pressing an issue and done in a much more efficient way? Because as you say, in theory, it makes sense that that material comes back into companies' supply chains. There should be efficiencies of doing that, but I think because the products travel such a distance, particularly when they're going to islands, how do you do that? And of course, you're not talking
Yeah,
about,
no, that's a good point.
well, you're not
That's a
talking
really
about
good
the
point.
yogurt pot that was made in Florida coming back from Jamaica back to Florida in the same way. But there's got to be some kind of mass balance. There's got to be some accountability, right?
No, you're 100% right. I mean, I just the United States is in the top three of producing plastic waste, right? We import we import recycled